Hey girls, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this dramatic cut crease that I have going on right here. This is for HOCO, but I guess if you wanted to wear this for the fall, I mean it's kind of fall colors. You got the dark purple or whatever, but mainly I did this look for homecoming inspiration. If you're going to homecoming, I would definitely recommend you do something fun and something, you know, like you're gonna feel good about yourself. I've got glitter on my eyes. Who doesn't feel good with glitter on their eyes, you know? Like, you gotta feel good about yourself. You have to feel poppin'. You got glitter on your eyelids and pink and purples. Like, this is just like, So I apologize in advance because my face makeup is not the best. I was kind of gonna rush this video. I started at 9 and I had to be somewhere by 12. Usually that is a little bit of a time crunch for me. I need about a good solid 4 hours to do something like this and my makeup be on point and bomb and perfect. So I was a little rushed. I kind of have to go now, so I'm kind of just gonna shut up, stop talking, and let you get right into the video. Please make sure you do like and share this video. If you like my channel and you love the content that I'm putting out, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So this eye is already primed and ready to go. So I'm going to be starting with a M506 from Morphe. And the color that I'm using is Mars from the Makeup Geek by Manny MUA palette. Sorry if you can hear my TV or my laptop. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start placing the color down, but I'm using small circular motions to do so. Okay, I'm going to kind of wipe off the brush just to kind of take off any eyeshadow that may be hanging around. And then I'm just going to start to diffuse this. I'm using the same brush. Usually I would use a different brush, but I actually just tried this out today and I mean it worked pretty good. So usually I would use a different brush because I would be worried that the color, if I use the same brush that I used to apply the eyeshadow, I'd be worried that it was gonna like go everywhere or be too harsh if I blend with the same brush. But I mean, if you see this blend right here, it's actually pretty good, and I use the same brush to do it. So that's what I'm doing for this side too. So I'm just using circular motions here. Okay, so pretty much all I'm going to do now is start to build up that color more. But of course, I don't want to go past where I've already blended out because then I'll have to do more work and blend it out again. So I'm really just kind of giving this its color back, making it darker, more pigmented, so forth. if you're using the Makeup Geek palette, if you have this, you can definitely use the purple that is in here for the next shade. But I actually don't like this one because it's a little bit like gritty to me. I don't like it. So I'm actually just going to pick up my Dare to Create 39A. You guys already know I use this in probably every makeup look that I create. I'm going to be taking this dark purple right here in the corner. So it's pretty similar to the one in the Makeup Geek. It's probably just a little tad darker. That's also why I don't like the one in the Makeup Geek palette. It's a little bit ashy. So that's why I'm using this one. I'm also switching my brush. It's still a pretty small brush, but this is an S12. And so I'm literally going to put this like directly into my crease for some depth. I'm sorry, my mirror is all in the frame. So I like to kind of pat first where I want to apply the color. So I'm going to kind of pat this first. And then once I have it packed on there, I kind of just go in circular motions. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut my crease. I'm using a nice little flat brush for this. It looks like this. Nice and flat. I'm going to be using this light concealer with it. I like to just put a little bit on my hand like that. That way I can just come back and get some more if I need to. I don't have to keep on opening up the tube of concealer each time. So if you're like barely learning how to do a cut crease, I find that the easiest way to kind of start your crease out or cutting your crease is to tap first instead of glide. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So that's what I mean by tap. Now this is not perfect, but I at least have a guide now of where I need to go and what I need to fix. And it's a lot easier for me to correct any mistakes by tapping the color than like gliding it. So see how I just really easily clean that up by just tapping. It's called a ham chop because Khan's chef de cuisine, Jacob Sabin, cures the Berkshire double-cut pork chop in brown sugar, water, and salt for 3 days. He air dries it another day, creating a tacky skin called a pellicle. That skin then absorbs flavor during the 6-hour smoking process. Because of the sweet, smoky brininess that wasn't there before, creating the chop. He adds thyme, bay leaves, and butter, then cooks the chop sous vide, cooking at a constant temperature and circulating water, sealing in the juices before it's flash fried and beef lard. Cider and burnt honey give a sweet and tangy glaze. Look at that mamma jamma. He carves the ham chop and serves it over a warm bed of blue corn grits, garnished with a summer salad of fresh peaches and greens. I have family on a farm. The smell reminds me of rolling around in these old hay barns. So that's pretty much how I get my cut crease. Of course, I still have to go back and adjust it to this one. This one's a little bit bigger, but it's pretty hard to do that on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up off camera and then I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with black eyeshadow now that I've cut my crease. I'm using black eyeshadow because if I were to use a cream or a gel. Since my concealer is tacky, it'd probably just mix and get like really gray. So to avoid that, I'm just going to go ahead and use eyeshadow. I do this all the time. I have a video on how I do 30-second liner with black eyeshadow. I will leave it down in the description if you guys want to go and take a look at it. So I'm using a flat brush. This is a 432. It's really nice and flat, which I love. So literally all I'm doing first is just making a little guide for my liner. Just kind of how I tapped out the line for my crease. I'm doing that with eyeliner now, or with the eyeshadow. And as you can see, it's really, really dark and pigmented because I'm putting it right on top of this wet concealer. And then I can go in and fill the bottom. And so I don't have this harsh little line right here where the eyeshadow ends. I'm going to take a Morphe M321. It's a really small, kind of tapered brush. Just gonna stick that right in there and kind of just wiggle it around. The glitter glue that I'm using is by Too Faced. Of course, it's just their regular Too Faced glitter glue. Looks like a this. The way that I like to apply it is I put a little bit on my hand and then dip my flat brush into it. I'm using the same brush that I used for the concealer, just cleaned it off a little bit. And now I'm just going to tap this right over the concealer. And the glue that I am using today, it's from Wet n Wild actually. It looks like this. It wasn't wanting to focus, but this is what it looks like. It's from Wet n Wild if you can't see the brand. I'm literally using the same brush. I didn't wipe it off or anything. I just dipped right into the glitter. I poured a little bit out on a pan just so I can be able to get it onto the brush. And I'm just tapping it right over top. Okay, if you get any glitter on your eyeliner, what you can actually do is just take a little brush. I'm using the one we used to kind of blend this corner here. And you can just dust it off literally. There's no glue on the eyeliner, so it's not gonna stick. Or you can just go back on it, go back over it with eyeshadow, eyeliner, whatever you want to use. Okay, so I'm kind of limited on time today. I was going to show you guys like how I would do my whole face if I was going to prom, but I actually have somewhere to be at 12, so I'll have to do that in another video. Or not prom, but homecoming. This isn't going to be my only homecoming look that I do, so I'll put it in another video, but I just don't have time to do it today, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face. I'll come back to do the under eyes, and then we'll pick out a lip. So I'll see you in just 1 second. So I'm kind of limited on time today. I was going to show you guys like how I would do my whole face if I was going to prom, but I actually have somewhere to be at 12, so I'll have to do that in another video. Or not prom, but homecoming. This isn't going to be my only homecoming look that I do, so I'll put it in another video, but I just don't have time to do it today, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face. I'll come back to do the under eyes, and then we'll pick out a lip. So I'll see you in just 1 second. Okay, so I am baking. Now it's time to go ahead and do the under eyes. So I'm going to take the same little brush that I was using with the same Mars color that went all over our lid or crease. I'm just going to take this right underneath the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is an Anastasia A14 brush. Taking the dark purple from the Morphe palette. I'm also just bringing that down as well. To the other side. Go ahead and do my lashes off of camera. I'm just going to pop some on. So it just so happens that every time I'm doing my lips, my camera is not on. So I literally just added my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. You guys already know I'm not a big fan of lips. So that's all I'm going to put on for this look. We're already doing a lot with the eyes, so I feel like we didn't need to do like, you know, way too much with the lips. But I know that a lot of you don't agree with me. You want like full lips and, you know, beautiful everywhere all around. Feel free to add a lip if you want. Make it your own look, but I'm not going to add a lip because it's already 12:01. I have to be somewhere, so yeah, I don't got time. By the way, where I'm going, it requires me to wear zero makeup at all. So all of this is just coming right off when I'm done. Excuse my hair too. I kind of just wanted to do, you know, like a prom look. But anyways, guys, that is it for this look. It is a pretty dramatic cut crease, I'm not going to lie. But I mean, it's homecoming, right? You want to look cute. You want to look your best. You want to look bomb. So go ahead and try out this cut crease. Like, you will not disappoint. I promise. Alright, bye. Okay, so I literally have to go. My ride is on their way. I have my I'm drying my clothes right now in the laundry room, so I have to go get that. I live in an apartment, so I have to, that's not something that's in my like in my actual home, like it's in a different building, so I have to go run and get that. And then yeah, so I've got to go, but this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I really like this look. It's really like fun and bold, and I love it. And I actually love that there's not a wing liner, because it makes this look easier to do. You don't have to worry about the cut crease and the liner. You literally just have to worry about the cut crease, and that's it. That's the hardest part. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got some really fun content coming for you guys, so if you want to see that, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.